Okay, so here is my cycling deck. I got this deck from most people, similar type of build, if not the same. Except not everybody was using Lurrus, and I started using Lurrus pretty early, and I did take out a couple of things for it. So, obviously, for Flourishing Phlox times 4, if you get that on turn 1, you cycle into stuff, it's really fun. You get your turn 1 cycling. I never, or 1 mana cycling, almost never use this as a card. You have your 1 mana cycler here, 1 mana cycler here, and then you have this 1 mana cycler here, which I only have red and white lands, so I'm not playing any of this. This is all pure cycling. This one, even though it's a 1 mana cycler, I do occasionally play it. The Draenith Healer. He's a 2-drop 2/2 where I gain life when I cycle. He's a 1 mana cycler. I cycle him most of the time. This is one of your power players. This is your 2-drop 3/1, creates a 1/1 token, white human soldier creature token. Now, the cool thing about this is, and the one thing you have to know is that you have to do it only once each turn, which means you cycle once on your turn and then once on their turn. So you're essentially getting 2 1/1s every round. Stinger, essential player in the game. He cycles your cards and gets you 1 damage each. Now, that 1 damage each makes a big difference. It gets you the win. If I had to play this or this, it would, and I had both available to play on turn 2, it would depend on what deck I was playing. If I was playing something where I needed to rush damage, I would do this. If it was something where I had to play a bunch of blockers out to prevent them from rushing me with aggro, I would probably play this. Okay. This, like I said, most of the time I cycle this. If I don't have a turn 2 play and I need to get a creature on the board and neither of these guys are available, I'll probably play this. This, again, no black mana. I'm cycling this for 1. And then basically, these are your kill conditions. You know, you got these 3, and the Fox here for 4. So you get your Fox, your Healer, your Rescuer, your Stinger, and then you cycle everything away, and then you're blasting a Zenith Flare. That's a 4 damage. X damage to any target, you gain X life, and you're constantly getting this. You'll cycle into it, you will cycle into it, you will be using it. You'll go directly to the face 9 times out of 10, probably somewhere for 7 to 15 damage, depending on the game. And so sometimes you'll play somebody else who will be waiting for you to play this, and you can't play it. You have to wait. You have to wait for the right time. You have to wait for the counter to dissipate. You have to wait for them to be tapped out. You have to wait for them to play their Zenith Flare, and then you play this one first, and then it resolves on the stack first. You get the kill first. I've had all those situations. And then you got Lurrus as a backup. You can play your Fox, your Healer, your Rescuer, your Stinger. I almost never get to play this. Whenever I play this, it's usually because I've pretty much already got control and I'm about to win, or if I don't have any control and I'm about to lose. So, really, the bag is it's a question whether or not this is a game changer. I do keep it though. There's no cost to it. And then for land, I do 10 white, 8 red. You'll notice that this is 18 land, not 24 land. It's very short on land. And also I have a little bit more white than red. Why? Because I need red for the Zenith, red for the Stinger. I don't need red for this. Sometimes I actually play this card, but rarely. But that would be red for that. I do need that white for the Flourishing Fox turn 1 drop. I do need to make sure to get the white for 2 turn drops, and then double white for the 3 turn drop Lurrus, or 4 turn or 5th turn Lurrus if I want. So slightly more white than red. I don't play any tap lands because I don't want to miss this, and I can't. I might want to cycle turn 1, or I might want to play a Fox turn 1, and I can't really be tapped out because I am trying to curve out and play every single mana. Because like, if I play this on turn 1, on turn 2 I want to play 2 cycles, or I want to play something in a cycle. Turn 3 I want to play this in a cycle, or 3 cycles. So I'm always want to tap for cycling and playing every time. Can't be wasting time with playing lands that come in tapped. Maybe I might play a Foundry and pay 2 life to get that extra dual land, but and I've considered doing that. I haven't committed to it yet. I haven't had a real problem with mana with this cycle. So this is my cycling deck. I do well all the way into diamond rank with this so far. So I would recommend it to anybody. Also, by the way, look, common, common, uncommon, common, common, uncommon, common, 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 uncommon, uncommon, one rare, and you don't even need this. So you could potentially build this deck very, very quickly, very easily, very cheaply. Anybody can build this deck without a rare in sight. And so that's a cool little deck there for anybody who wants it. You can get yourself all the way into diamond with that, no problem. So hi everybody, I'm back with another deck that I've been playing with recently in standard ranked. This deck is a cycling deck. I got the bones of it from a friend that I saw online. Mostly, this guy is a really good 2-drop, or the I don't almost ever play him. I almost always cycle him. I will keep. We have a really low amount of land. The only turn 1 play that we have is the Fox. I don't usually cycle things on turn 1 without just to blow them. I try to only cycle things with effect. So I won't generally cycle things, even for him. Cycle out the turn, and then I cycle on the next turn to get as many soldiers as I can. Looks like we're going to do a little bit of speed versus speed, huh? In that case, I might actually try to get myself caught up on my Zenith Flare. Pumping up my Zenith Flare might be extra important here. I do want my red land. This Draenith Stinger is like key to this deck. He is puts out so much damage. If you get 2 of them down and then you do 3 cyclings for 3 mana, you got 6 damage, and it really makes things go quick. Okay, he is going quick. Here we go. No. This guy's have first strike, which really stinks because I was about to start putting out 1/1s here. Okay, no land. That stinks. Give me a mountain, please. Okay. So I could either try to invest into this now, or I could try to cycle some things. First strike and haste. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So we'll get to... Yeah, I think I will continue to cycle for now, actually. If we're rushing. Are we rushing? I think we're rushing. Alright. So I can attack. And I think we're rushing. I think we're going to see who can kill who first. If he goes to kill me too quick, then I'll have to Zenith Flare early. And he like drew the nuts on his deck. Basically drew the nuts on his deck, huh? Whatever. Okie dokie. Can't really play a Zenith Flare. I can do this. Actually play him. And I could go for Bloodless. I could go for Bloodless and... but I won't. I want to see what happens if I do some of this stuff. Gain a life, deal damage, cycle a card. Man, his deck is fast. This is turn 4 stuff we're doing right now. Gain life, deal damage, put a 1/1 into play. Alright, if he doesn't kill me this turn, I'll be looking pretty good because I'll have that Zenith Flare. See if I can do... Okay, he's almost tapping out then. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think I'd go ahead and do this, and this, and this. Alright, now let's see what we can do. I didn't draw my land. I was really hoping to draw a land. I kind of need to do this now. If he blocks 1/1, which he will. If I save it one more turn, it'll be over. Darn. Alright. Let's just do this over again. Here we go. Next turn. I'll get you next turn. There's no point in me attacking. He's just gonna, it's not gonna decrease the amount of guys that he has if he just gets another one for it, so. Here we go. This will decide the game. Oh! Okay. I could just drop everything I have. I can just block with everything, so it's not gonna make a difference there. Is this guy seriously? He's got first strike, so he'll do twice as much damage with that? Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I didn't, he thinks he's saving himself? Sorry, dude. Here we go. First one down. Very cool. Time to move on. Keep getting that rank up with this cycling deck. This will be cool. This will be cool. Here we go for win number 2 with our cycling deck, which has been working very well for us. At some point, everybody was playing cycling, and I think it's pretty still a viable deck. Don't have a mountain here, and we have on the draw, so maybe I'll try it. There we go. That's cool. That's great. There's so many of these decks. Red, white, black, black, white, black, red, Rakdos. Like, this sacrifice creature kind of mechanics are going like crazy right now. Almost think. Alright, yeah, I need to start getting some tokens out before he starts killing me with stuff. I need to get tokens out, so he starts making me sacrifice creatures. I have terrible things to sacrifice that I don't care about. You want to trade me? Attack? Attack and trade me. See if I do it. Oh! That's rough. That is really rough. That's exactly what he needs to mess this deck up, I think. That 1 damage thing is like so many. This guy's one. His little 1/1 white human soldiers are one. Jeez, that stinks. Okay. Let's try and get the ball rolling. If he kills it, I'll try to lure him back. I rarely have to play the Lurrus. Like, I was playing, when Lurrus first came out and cycling was viable, I was playing Lurrus. But to be honest, I usually only get to play him if I've already pretty much won or if I've already pretty much lost. Okay, so he can sacrifice 2 creatures at any time. Okay, that's not great for me. I could play a Zenith Flare and kill some things. I'll kill this guy if I want to. Let's see what happens if I play this. Will he stop me on the trigger? Will he stop me? No. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, so one of the things I need to do in this deck is put in that all your creatures get +2/+1 white cycling card for 2. That because I often get into this case, and I don't have an answer for this situation. I often have to swing into a huge loss into a small win with a Zenith Flare. So he did not tap and kill. He's not in a, I think I got a better board position than he does, that's for sure. So now he's got a better sack outlet, and this guy is going to start dropping people. I think I should probably Zenith Flare that guy, to be honest. I just think the only reason I wouldn't Zenith Flare him is because I think I might be able to win it really, really quick. If I did, if I just went straight to the face. Yeah, he's gonna start sacking stuff. First thing he's gonna do is sack this and kill this guy, and that would be smart. Okay, you're not gonna do that very quickly. Probably would be smarter if he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. I literally can almost kill him with a double Zenith Flare right now. Like if I attack with all this, 1, 2, 3 will be this. This will be 7 and 7. Huh. No, I don't need that. I need to cycle it. Interesting. I don't have to do anything. I can just keep going. I can Zenith Flare this. I can go crazy if I want to. Let's just see what happens. I don't have to attack with anything. Alright, sacrifice. Come on now. Ooh, he sacrificed 2. Yes. Resolve. 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 He's gained too much life from his little game. He's getting mana screwed, maybe. There you go. You know, you don't have anything left that you want to sacrifice. Huh. Yeah. Interesting for you. I think I might try to get a couple extra damage out of him while he's still alive. Aww. If I draw into 1/2 cycling cards, and I cycle them both, I could kill him. Do I want to let them block into a death? That'd be tough. If I blocked my Stinger with my Stinger, that would be death of them both, and these would be worth 10. Well, he's got all of his cards out. He played about as good of a game as he could play. He did everything his deck can do. Wow, that life gain. That life gain is what really saddens me. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to throw this out there just to make him think like that's something I'm trying to do. Let him think he's about to win, blast him with a Zenith at the end of his turn, and then play another Zenith on my turn for the win. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. I'd be surprised if he could kill him and me and bypass this 10 life gain and gain enough life. Gain control of target creature as long as the aggro is... Man, he just gained control of him again, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that was exactly what he needed. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You know what? No, I have to do this before they land that damage. In case he tries to play some shenanigans with this guy. I don't know what kind of shenanigans he has. Let's see you gain 5 life by my turn. Uh-oh, he's thinking, uh-oh. Didn't plan for that double Zenith. Nope. I really should have cycled this one more. Just to make it 11, in case he somehow is capable of gaining 6 life. Yay! Did it again. 2 for 2. This is great. It's a good deck. Okay, here we go. We're going to try another one. Let's see what we got going on. We got cycling versus Hisoka. I think we're in diamond. We got decent land. A turn 1 fox, which I never get. Opponent goes first, which has been happening quite a bit lately. I'll have to look back at the other couple of videos that we had on this one, but I feel like I've got an opponent first in the last 4 or 5 games in a row. Maybe I'm crazy. What? He is not going to play the octopus. Please do not play an octopus. Please do not mutate onto an octopus into a draw. No, he's not. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. He's not going to have a lot of creatures, so that might be where I want to go. Okay. I've never seen anybody play this. He's gonna pop this back pop this on back to me. It's every for 3. If you return a creature card and also draw a card, it's pretty much worth 3 on its own, so could be worse. I will go ahead and next to combat no. This. That way, when I go to combat, I can attack the Tetheric with 1. He'll try to block it, maybe. Yes, no. You're not gonna block it? Oh, you're actually gonna block it. You're funny. And there's a Zenith Flare. And I got 4 mana and 1 of each color. This is, he's gonna board wipe me. He's got board wipes. Ah, yes he does. Yes he does.
I've got it.
He'll probably have unlimited board wipes. Usually when I play somebody who has Shadow of the Sky, they have all 4 Shadow of the Skies in their hand. Which is usually very, very strange. Let's start spinning the wheel a little bit. Okay. Little Zenith Flare, that's fine. Go ahead and get your +1 on, sir. Are you gonna board wipe just so that you can kill this one guy so that I don't kill him next turn? And you can +1? Come on, you're not gonna use your Shadow of the Sky just on him. That'd be terrible.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
You didn't. Interesting. What happens if I attack you? Next to combat. He has another Shadow of the Sky. So if I lure us into anything, he's going to Shadow of the Sky again. Mostly I just need to cycle my cards away and then Zenith Flare. That's it. That's all I gotta focus on. Cycle the cards, Zenith Flare, call it a day. Did the game freeze? That looked like it froze. I probably should have waited and just a Zenith Flare there. Maybe, maybe not. I could have cycled into a finishing Zenith Flare for next round. Maybe. Should have attacked him straight on. If I attacked him straight on, he probably would have let it go. And then I would be killing him next turn. Yeah. Can't play any more creatures, you'll just bounce them. I can literally cycle into a Zenith for the win now? Wow. Good game. You have to gain life or have a counter. If you have a Shadow of the Sky and a counter, that would be interesting.
That's more like it.
Alright, let's take this opportunity. Let's see, 1, 2. I have 3, 6, 4, ta 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 ta. Yeah, okay, I can play this one. Then cycle 1. Into a Zenith Flare for the kill. Yes! Nice! Sometimes you just gotta rush hard with the cycling. That was my plan. Cycle as many cards as I could. Zenith Flare for the win. Fortunately, he did not have a counter. That was great. Yeah, I was squeaking by. Like, I'm always nervous. Like, even when it looks like I have the win just clinched and set up, I always feel like there's something they can play. There's always something. It's like the Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Heart of the Cards. I play people and it's like, where do they come up with this stuff? This is actually not a very good hand. I don't have either of my better turn 1 or turn 2 plays. Kind of sad. Thinking about mulliganing. That's about the worst hand I could possibly have. So I will keep 6. I will keep 6. This is a must. This is a must. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of this third land, this other mountain. Don't need so many of that. Garuda! Oh! Okay. When I play a Garuda deck, against a cycling deck has a really good matchup. They have a really good matchup against me because the Garuda deck makes me put a bunch of my cards into my graveyard and it makes my Zenith Flare even more deadly. I once accidentally, on turn 4, played a Garuda into a whole board full of stuff and then he played a Zenith Flare for like 20 and killed me just like that. So this is not going to work. This is what I need. I can fill up the board with a whole bunch of chumpers and that's not going to be helpful. He's not going to have anything. He's going to have a turn 2 elf or some kind of a mana ramp, or he's running Heartless on a Garuda deck. It's no land drop, which is kind of sucky. Got drawn a few cards now, just looking for land. It feels like it would have been fair to get a land by now. We got four cards we drew. Didn't get a land for it. Kind of upsetting. That's too bad. Alright. See if we can get 3 damage out of him attacking. If she taps next turn for some kind of ramp. Alright, well at least we have the money for a Zenith Flare. Basically, if he goes ahead, plays a Garuda, makes me put 12 cards into my graveyard, and those 12 cards are cycling cards, he could really screw himself. So what did he just do? 1, 2, 3. So he could play Garuda next turn. Hopefully he does not do crazy. He is 1, 2, 3. Is he gonna block? Is he gonna block? I should just keep cycling. My only option here is to keep cycling. Just keep cycling. Actually, I'm gonna cycle next turn. Next combat. 1, 2. He'll still have enough. If I attack, he might chump with one of these guys. And the turn. Okay, play Garuda. Oh. Yeah. Yes, that's fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, let's see how much you can pump my Zenith Flare up to. Here we go. Did you get anything good with all that? Oh, okay. You didn't get to roll anymore? That sucks. Look at my Zenith. Look at my Zenith. 14. If he went crazy, okay. If he had went crazy, he would have had. If he had had something that could copy this and it would have put more cards in my deck, this might have been able to kill him. Cool. I'm gonna try to do it next turn. I just need to survive. I just need to survive this next turn. So hopefully he doesn't draw the card that gives like all of his guys massive trample. I'm putting these out there. Even if they die, they'll go into the graveyard and count as the cycling cards that I need. Except for the fact that I just didn't get a great amount of cycling, and I'm still too short of 19 damage. What are you gonna do? Yeah. You got a Thassa or something to copy your Garuda? Come on now. Yeah. Really? This can't be. This can't be. He's got to be so unlucky. What do you got in your pocket? It couldn't possibly be anything good. There we go. Destroy target for going around now. Search the library for basic lands. Sure. Just hopefully I won't draw a land next turn. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play 2 more. I should have blocked with this. If I had blocked with this, I would have been able to kill him. No, I can't. Even. This is so weird. Okay. I did draw land anyway. It's not something. Look at that. If his deck hadn't played so badly, I would have won by now. It's very strange. Okay, the plan here is Get wiped. Get board wiped. I actually played this card in my Garuda deck. The next video I make will be a Garuda deck. This is a really awesome card. I'll let it all through. No blocks. Ouch. Alright, I'm kind of getting mana screwed. I have almost no mana in my deck. Wow, is that everything we had? Okay, let's see what we can do for a spin. Ooh. Oh dear. Look what we have. Look at what we have. That Luris into the Stinger, into the double cycling to the Zenith. Oh my god. Oh my god. So good. So good. Alright. Let's see if we can get another game. Here we go. Mizzurg. Turn 1, Fox, and I go first. Too bad I didn't have a mountain, or this would be nearly a perfect hand. If I had a mountain, I could play the Stinger on turn 2. Nearly a perfect hand. Or maybe a second Fox into a cycling. Yeah, that would have been nice. Here we go. All right. What's he got? No companion. Blue. Wonderful. I could probably play a healer. Yeah. Let's see here. Should always attack. Who knows what they'll try to do. And I will play this. Because if his deck is slow, the extra 2 damage from, and no creature, there it is. Oh, no, okay. So if his deck is a little slow, the extra 2 damage from this might be the thing that makes the game. Might be the deciding factor. We'll play something here. Sometimes I wonder if I should put some fire damage in here, some direct damage. Yeah, that's smart. No mountain. That's too bad. Here we are. Two damage from that. What are you going to play on a turn 3? He'll probably play another removal, killing my Stinger. I imagine. If I draw into some more land, I can play a Luris into getting my Fox back. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so I'm not going to get what I want there. Might be worth it to play this into a this. No land. Yikes. Probably should have just cycled and not played a second healer. Got enough removal there, buddy? Yes, please. And for sure. And no land again. Got mana screwed twice already. Let's see if I can still win, even with getting mana screwed twice. Alright, here we go. Can I... Extra combat? You gonna let me attack with all this? Yeah, what are you gonna play? You're what is it? The 4/2 or 4/1 kill target creature that's been dealt damage. Flash it in. Yeah, you're gonna flash it in. Do it. Flash it in. Let's go. Or flash something in anyway. Yes. And fortunately, I will cycle this to get one more pop off of that guy. Get a land. Finally, I will let him block the 3/1, which he's going to do. Play another one and cycle a card. I think it should be over. Oh, nice. Well, that's going to help the lack of Zenith Flare for next turn that you're not going to be able to stop me with now. Okay. You got too much damage, too much control, too much removal. Yeah, there you go. Cycling deck, it works. I'm telling you, it's still good. Still good. I'll go over the deck. I don't think I did go over the deck itself.